It is the present year. Breakthroughs in robotic technology have ushered in a new era of peace and prosperity. Violence is confined to the Battle Coliseum, where robot combatants face off in spectacular duels. Today, the Coliseum walls once again echo with the shouts and cheers of excited fans, when suddenly...
Mighty Number 9 is a 2016 action platform video game developed by Concept in conjunction with Intel Creates and published by Deep Silver. The game was crowdfunded through Kickstarter and incorporated heavy input from the public. Mighty Number 9 closely resembles the early Mega Man series in both gameplay and character design, on which project lead Keiji Inafune worked and is considered a spiritual successor. Back in 2016, I didn't crowdfund Mighty Number 9, but did pre-order the game to have on day one. I'd forgotten why I just never got around to playing the game again. I knew it was a Mega Man clone, but what irritated me about the game and made me stop playing is something that I just honestly forgot. Then I downloaded it off PlayStation Plus and realized what it was. The game is a fucking boring ass fan Mega Man clone, and just growing up on the series, the game is fucking boring. As a fan of Mega Man and growing up on the series, despite the difficulty for the game on Super Nintendo back in the 90s, I loved the game because each level felt unique. Maybe Mega Man changed outfits and had a different power, but back on the Super Nintendo, that was something that at least made the game unique. Mighty Number 9 has no identity, and this feels like an iCrack game device your mom's got you at CVS instead of a Wii U. Mighty Number 9's story is pretty basic. You play as Beck, Mighty Number 9, who looks and shoots like Mega Man. You were developed by Dr. White along with the other Mighty Numbers, and now all Dr. White's Mighty Numbers have gone rogue, and Beck must stop them. There is a scene in this game early on that says there's 52 states.
This based on reports of haywire robots rampaging out of control in all 52 states.
I'm not sure if I'm missing something, but where does this fucking game take place? Use your dash ability called Accelerate, and different weapons you get through after defeating each Mighty Number. I got to the first Mighty Number, Pyro, who is the second boss after the tutorial stage. The difficulty of Mega Man is here in Mighty Number 9, but all of it feels way too familiar, and I don't see a reason in playing a generic clone. If this game was made back on Super Nintendo, I would have still called it a clone, but it would have only been limited to the capability of 90s hardware. Mighty Number 9 does not give you a reason to care or throw new things at you that you can't experience in the Mega Man game. The sound and voice acting are all fairly generic, but keeping a similar voice and score style of Mega Man.
Professor! Beck! And functioning normally, it would appear. What on earth has happened? It's chaos everywhere.
It just fails to separate itself from its inspiration. I enjoy challenge and look at Cuphead as a game that gets it right in art style, score, fun factor, and difficulty. I don't mind dying countless times, but just give me a reason to get the fuck back up. Mighty Number 9 fails to give me that reason, and hopefully in the future someone will be inspired by a Mega Man and create a predecessor that truly is a love letter to the source material as well as a new direction for that style of game. I don't see a reason to come back and play Mighty Number 9, not with the endless games I have on my 2 playlist. The game was met with a terrible aftertaste, and with multiple review sites calling the game mid or worse, it's no wonder why we won't be getting a potential sequel to Mighty Number 9. My first impression score for Mighty Number 9 is going to be a 1 out of 5, and I don't plan on going back to play the game. I'd rather play Mega Man Legends, or as it was guys for Nintendo 64, Mega Man 64.
Hey, look at the clock! It's almost time for my favorite show!
Which was a 3D platformer style game. I remember it being next to impossible to rent from my local Blockbuster because they had maybe 1 or 2 copies, and they were always gone. Maybe we might do a retro review for that game. But we want to hear from you. Have you played Mighty Number 9? If you have, leave a like and let us know about your experience with the game in the comments down below. Also down below, you'll find the description where me and my brother Rocky's all other socials are located, as well as a link to our main channel, Smokin Sessions, where we do movie reviews, watch-alongs, and all sorts of content that we're sure you'll enjoy. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as that bell, ding, to turn on notifications so you don't miss out on videos like this from us in the future. Thank you so much for watching and or listening to this video, and we will see you all in the next gaming session.